Welcome to Jank Play TCG. My name's Landon, and here we play Jank. And today I'm playing Pokemon. Just like every Wednesday, you know? Yeah. Super fun stuff. What can I say? Alright, let's see. Is it all live? Are we all good? We're looking good. Who's all here? If you are here, go ahead, say something in the chat. Let me know. Gotta open up Discord. If you want to play against me in Pokemon TCG, just join the Discord. There should be a link in the description area. I will go copy and paste the link as well. So yeah, we can get that going. I'll copy and paste it from here. Copy. Hello, Juliet Hugal. How are you? Hope you are doing well. Alright, so I think I've got everyone told that needs to be told. Everything set up. Clinton, howdy. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Alright, let's see what is going on here. Just going to play a match, kind of get things going, let people show up when they're ready, and then maybe jump into some viewer battles if anyone wants to play. Maybe we build a deck today. I don't know. Whatever people want to do, really. I'm just here to have a good time. Hey, I won! Beautiful. Yeah, perfect. Oh, it would have been Charizard. That would have been interesting. That would have been interesting. Agent Spade nailed it. Right? Perfection. That is how you play the Pokemon TCG. You win before you even begin playing. That's it. That's the secret, right? Just have your opponent concede against you, and you'll never lose. Dun, 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 dun. Discord isn't loading. There we go. Do. I'm trying to. Yes, I want to go first. I'm trying to get everything going, right? Alright, let's see. Starting off with a Murkrow, and that's it. Yikes, this is not a great starting hand for this deck. It's United Wings. I took Ancient Box and I kind of gutted it and put it back together as United Wings. And it works out decently. I'm sure there are things I could do that would be better for the deck than, say, run 9 Night Stretchers. But, yeah. That's about it. I guess I'll just end my turn. Uh-oh. do I Explorer's Guidance or do I Professor's Research? I think I Explorer's Guidance, right? Because then I can discard whatever the heck I want. And Night Stretcher can even recover stuff, right? So, I think I Explorer's Guidance. I could be wrong. The Spicy Wings. Ooh, I like that name for this deck. Spicy Wings. We play one copy of Rowlet. That way we can attack with Decidueye. Meaning, or not Decidueye, Dart Tricks. That way we can hit Grass relevant weakness. We can hit Lightning relevant weakness. We can hit Dark relevant weaknesses. And yeah, it's kind of like a whole thing, right? For a second I thought they were playing Iono. That would have been pretty nice. I would have enjoyed that. Nah, they... Okay, so they... Earthen Vessel did not attach any energy and then Professor's Research just so they could damage themselves? What does Gouging Flame do? I forget. Gouging Fire. Okay. Cool. Can you attach one from Hammond and dunk me? Yeah, there we go. Get dunked. Heck yeah. Hey, sometimes it just works out for you. Alright, Clinton. You and I can play a popper match. I have not made a new popper deck in a while. So, yeah, like... Yeah. What should I play? I was going to play my popper deck, my popper deck, in the tournament on Saturday, but since I would have been the 5th player, it felt kind of weird to be playing, and then every round someone gets a bye. So I'll just play it now against you, Clinton. Let's go. Don't forget, I am having another popper tournament this Saturday. If you can make it, you just got to join the Discord. Come on. There we go. Join match. Let's go. do 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 do. Do 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 do. All right, let's do this, Clint. I don't know if you're still here in chat. If you are, that means you're cheating, and I can't stop you. So, does it really matter? Your opponent will go first. Okay, they can. So I am thinking of switching to, what's it called? What am I trying to say? I am thinking of switching to Streamlabs instead of using OBS. I don't know what the difference is, so I'm gonna, like, find out, I guess, by just installing it and trying to get up and running. So, yeah. I just know other streamers have, like, a ton of things that they can do, and I've got, like, nothing I can do. I don't know how to use this. I should be doing tutorials. I should be learning. I don't wanna. I'm old, I'm set in my ways, and my ways are do nothing and die old, right? Just... kind of bugs me that the whole checker hex grid thing behind this isn't, like, centered on the Pokeball. Right? Like, am I the only one that's a little annoyed by that? Do we have basically the same deck? Do we have basically the same deck? Don't want Dusclops in the hand, so I'll just do that. Nest Ball for another Dusclops. Or Duskull, sorry. I'm going to give you a big hand, so you're welcome. Nest Ball. Another Dust Skull. That's good. Let's throw down another Spinda then. And Dizzying Spin. Let's do this. Plop, 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 plop. So my deck is pretty much countered by Jirachi and Manaphy, but do people play those? I mean, clearly my opponent didn't set up Manaphy even though they saw Spinda. So, like, maybe it's not something I gotta worry about necessarily. Otherwise, has full HP and is knocked out by damage from attack. Your opponent's... Okay. 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 So Mismagius does actually get around both Manaphy and Jirachi, but it's a stage 1, it's a little bit slower, right? And how's it going to do with confusion? That is the big question. That is what I want to know. I do need to get, like, some evolutions out, I think. Yeah, I think that's going to be my next thing, is try to get a bunch of Dusclopses out, right? Like, I could even, like... So, Evitel, for the Corrosive Wings, that'll drop damage counters, and it'll drop 2, just like Mismagius is dropping 2. So, yeah. Okay, rescue board there. There you go. Congrats. Dusclops. Let's go, youngster. This was not a good hand. You lied to me. I'll put another 10 out there and make Mismagius confused. So now they can retreat. It'll cost them 1 energy. And so they'll just have to keep up the energy if they want to avoid the confusion, right? But there are some other things that I can do too. I can retreat my Spinda into Evitel, and I can pop my Dusclops and, like, KO Mismagius. So, yeah. See, they're going to retreat. Ooh, if I could get 2 another Dusclops out, I could KO both Mismagius this turn. And then where would they be? Right? I think I'm going to go for that. I'm going to play down an energy onto Spinda, get ready to retreat, and Carmen, and see if I get... Or they can just Iono me, right? I just need an energy, and maybe they'll give me a Dusclops. They did not give me a Dusclops. Yeah. So that stinks. But it'll be fine. It'll be fine. There goes Manaphy. There's a counter to my Spinda. Mischievous. Okay. Okay. Eerie Voice. Gotcha. Yep. You're doing good. I believe in you. Okay, this is gonna hurt. Let's go. We didn't get it, but we got a Great Ball. Can we hit a Dusclops off of a Great Ball? Oh, and we didn't get energy. Yay. We do get the Dusclops. Okay. That'll be 80. Yeah, I'm just gonna Dizzying Spin, try to get them to waste more energy, sort of thing. Or Night Stretchers, you know. So they can, they'll take Duskull this turn, right? But my plan is to take both Mismagius on 1 turn. Cyphermanic's Code Breaking, which they've got Curlia, so it's just get whatever 2 cards they want. And I have to be careful. I don't want to trigger Miss Magius's effect, right? So I do want to retreat if I can. I don't know, it'll get me 6 new cards. Well, I did play Great Ball. Yikes, that's gonna hurt me in the long run. But yeah, that's... I just need an energy. They'll take 1 prize, then I'll give them 2, and I'll take 2. How much HP does this thing have? 80, 60? Okay. Yep, want you to keep just wasting your energy with retreats. I like that move. Wide long way stream, because it gets into the shorts feed. So people just scrolling shorts will be thrown into my stream. And so that's community outreach, you know, people that don't know me or, don't... Yeah, basically people that don't know me, they might see me and be like, hey, that guy not too bad. And I'd be like, oh, thanks. So, yeah. Let's retreat. Bring up Evitel. Pop this one. Put that there. They take a prize. Pop this one. Put this here. They take a prize. Can't see prizes is why I asked. Correct, but you can see the number. That I've gotten it to that point where you can still see the number of prizes remaining. You just can't see the actual cards there, right? So, dang it. I'm going to grab this Spinda. I don't want this Spinda, but I'm going to grab it and do stuff with it. I won 2 today with Gardevoir. Very nice. Very nice. Gardevoir can be a lot of fun to play. So, that is awesome. Okay, so my next attack will get this Duskull and Tatsuguri, which will be nice. Unless they pop the Duskull to place like 5 damage counters somewhere. Maybe they take a Spinda with that. But yeah, I'm still up and going. That was my biggest worry about Miss Magius compared to what I have built, is Miss Magius needs that stage 1 going, and having that kind of gatekeep the deck from functioning was my biggest concern. Now, they do have like Curlia and stuff, so their deck's going to be running a bit more consistent, but it's going to miss out on what I can do, right? But I'm going to miss out on what they can do. So there's a little bit of back and forth there, you know? Sadly, Corrosive Wings only does it to Pokemon with damage counters on it, so it won't be doing any damage to Mischievous here. But yeah. Maybe... Okay, so if I Corrosive Wings and I get the Tatsuguri and the Duskull, the Curlias will be 10 damage away from being KO'd, so all I need is a Spinda and it's done, or an Evitel and it's done, right? So, yeah, that's the idea. Opponent's choosing a new active. Oh, okay, Confuse Ray. Confuse Ray. Ah, I'm confused. If only I had a way to retreat from this. Yeah, we'll retreat. Put that one up. Carmen. I forgot. Did I have a Duskull in hand? I did. Dang it. You could Psi Power mine instead of Spinda. I will have to check that out after this match. Alright, so I just need one more attack to go through, right? Whether it's Yveltal or Spinda. Do they play both Jirachi and Manaphy? I don't think so. We saw Manaphy hit the discard. So, if they Night Stretcher it back, they've got the bench space now, but I've got another Yveltal that I can attack with, right? And they're not getting any KOs this turn. They're putting 2 damage counters on everyone. Spinda needs 3. So either way, I think I've got it. I think I've just got a, maybe possibly a faster version of their deck. You know, but using Dusclops to knock out 2 Mismagius on the same turn, and using Yveltal to bypass the ability, that kind of sealed the deal for me. Psi Power Mime instead of Spinda. I gotta see what it does. Does it do Dizzying Spin? Does it do 10 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon and confuse them? What does it do? And it has a spicy ability too. I gotta see it. Oh. Alright, just to remind people every time, we are still doing the dog treat for $5 for Sophie Girl. She's just chilling in the bed behind me. And then we are, our goal is to open a Celebrations Pikachu V Max box. And that's the amount that we need to hit in order to, you know, sell it in order for me to open it, sort of thing. Because I've got on my TCG player account, I gotta make money. So if it sells beforehand, then anything that was part of this will just go into the next item. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But Celebrations is a fun set to open, so. Yeah, they got Manaphy out, but they don't have Jirachi, so Yveltal is still good. Oh, dang. 3... Okay, this isn't too bad, but I don't think I have a way out of this. All I can do is that, I think. Oh, I could have de-evolutioned. It would have been funny. It wouldn't have been good. But it would have been funny. Three Duskulls. Ah! My Duskulls! What happened, Clint? Did you give up on purpose, or was it the game being weird? Alright, let's see. Mr. Mime, huh? Which one is it? Oh. We only got 3 mimes. We got... Okay, here it is. Put 3 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon in any way you like. So that's only 3 damage counters, where Spinda does 10 damage to everything, right? So if they've got, you know, 5 Pokemon on the bench and 1 in the active, this does 6 damage counters, if that makes any sense. So that's why I wouldn't necessarily go with Mr. Mime, but I didn't even read the ability. This Pokemon and your opponent's active Pokemon have the same amount of energy attached to prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon. That could be fun. Also, this Mr. Mime is rare, so it can't be in Popper. Clint, you purposely conceded? Alright, no worries. I feel like we were pretty much playing the same deck, just mine might be like the turbo version because I'm relying on basics while you're relying on stage 2s. But yeah, bossing up, or, you know, counter catching up the Spinda at the end is a good move. It's only got, it's got 2 retreat instead of 1. I did switch to this instead of a Yanma. Yeah, in my original build, I had Yanma, but not confusing was hurting too much. It was just, it wasn't doing enough damage, where Spinda with the confusion gets enough stuff going on. So, yeah. And, Gary, you thought it was Diamond? No worries. No worries. All right. What to do now, huh? Build a Donphan deck? So we've got Overspin. If this Pokemon evolved during this turn, this attack does nothing. So you have to be evolved for an extra turn with this. Okay. Okay. This one... 3 energy, yikes. Yeah, we could probably do something with this Donphan. Right? I bet we could. And I figured you meant, Popper deck, too, right? This one, definitely. We're gonna need some fighting energy. We're gonna want TM Evolution. That way we can get to the evolved Donphan faster. That way we evolve it during our previous turn when we attack with TM Evo, rather than on the turn, you know, rather than evolving it next turn. So Overspin's, you know, techs won't affect it, basically. But what else do we gotta do? We need, like, you know, a decent basic to attach TM Evo to get some other stuff going. What else do we want in the deck? Gary, I love Donphan, and I know you are the Popper King. I don't know about that. My track record in Popper tournaments has not been positive, but I appreciate it. You know, I have been thinking, would Fracture do anything in Popper? Like, 80 damage doesn't really seem like a lot, but it's kind of really good. Halucha. With a lure, maybe. I kind of like this one, too. Yeah, that one's the place damage counters, but it's rare. That seems like a fun one to play around with, right? Like having this as a one of, just so that we can kind of punish people that get ahead of us on prizes. You like this one? You could Furfro. Hey, if I have the opportunity to Furfro, I will. This one, attach a basic energy card from your discard pile to one of your bench Pokemon. That's not bad. Energy assist, 30 damage. It's not buddy-buddyable like Halucha is. Up. We have a challenger. I kind of like this Halucha more. It's buddy-buddyable. Is Fanfeed buddy-buddyable? No, it's 70 HP or less, right? Yeah. So if Fanfee's not buddy-buddyable, why does it matter if Halucha is? We gotta run Nest Balls. Alright, I have another challenge. So after this challenge, we will get back to building this thing. They are playing a standard deck. I'm going to play ATV. I know it's going to be annoying for them, but that's part of the battle. The allure one gives you a draw, though. Yeah, I know. It's a really good one. Maybe I'll switch back. After this match, maybe I'll switch back. But you are right. Allure is really good. Alright. Artisan, just go nest ball and Artisan. Yeah, that'd probably be the better way to do it. And welcome to the stream, Richard. Glad to see you. I'm just waiting for them to send me a challenge. Oh, there it is. There it is. Let's go. Let's go. ATV all the way. It hasn't been working out for me today, but I'm going to do it now. So, was that a steel deck? Did I see a steel deck box? So I'm going to be doing 0 damage. Oh man, I know this person. Are they playing Dialga? Dialga's a pretty decent counter to this deck, to ATV. Yes, I want evolutions first. Give them to me. The Gengar with the switch ability is Popper, I think. What it do? Mr. Y-Man, what it do? What does what do? How do? I do decent. How do you do? End turn. Don't attack me, Radiant Greninja. Don't you dare. You're in a steel deck. How are you going to get all that water, huh? Huh? That's what I thought. Meltan? Okay. Okay. A little bit better than I was expecting. Yeah, you're going to want to use any items you can this turn, because next turn you won't have them. But hey, I can do damage to the Radiant Greninja at least. It's not super resistant to me or anything. Oh, wow. What a top deck. Right? What a top deck. Getting that Frostlass, so now I can just play Professor's Research easily. No regrets. Buddy Puffin. Let's grab a Snorunt and a Venonat. Play those down. We'll play down the Grass Energy. We'll play down this Rescue Board. And we will Perplexing Powder. Haha. Richard, I build my 06 deck out, and it is hilarious watching someone dump 13 cards from their hand. Yeah, that's gotta be great. There are a lot of decks nowadays that can really build up their hand really fast. Like, I was playing against the Goldango earlier, and so in this deck, I play Zisu, I think is her name, where you draw up to the number of cards your opponent has, but +1. And so I just drew like 20 cards from my deck that turn, because they just had that many sitting in their hand. It was kind of nuts. Melmetal, why? Why, Melmetal? Why? Why? If I knew this person was going to play metal, I would not have brought Venomoth. I would have brought something else. But, oh well. I can't change the past now. Oh, that's weird. I was expecting them to attach and retreat. And we'll Professor's Research again. Okay, we got another Snow Runt. That's pretty good. Calamitous Wasteland, so they can't retreat as easily. Handheld Fan on that Pokemon. And I will Hyper Aroma. Grab 1, 2, and 3, just because. 1 I can evolve up this turn. 1 I can evolve up next turn. And this guy's just going to hang out with us for a bit. Yes, that is good. We're all good. How are you? Yeah, I've been wanting to make a 06 Machinations deck. Do I make it the Malamar deck? Do I make the Malamar deck? Is it all about Malamar? Or is there something else I can do, right? I think back to that Garbodor deck where it was like for 1 energy, maybe 2, you did X amount of damage depending on how many items your opponent had in the discard, right? That was huge back then. It was like an XY deck. And it's like, if I could get something like that cooking, like, that could be fun, where it's like just 06 Machinations, they discard all these items, and then it's like, oh yeah, punish, I think that could be fun. I'll send you my list. Yeah, post in the Discord, and I'll take a look. I might just copy paste it and play it. Alright. Greninjas to the bench. They're going to knock out Venomoth. I'm going to put up Venomoth. I'm going to evolve Frostlass. I'm going to Arven, probably grab a Buddy, and get Venonat and my last Snow Runt, maybe? Maybe? Just go in full force with 4 Frostlass. Yeah, I'll move this back here. Venomoth. My brother's favorite Pokemon is Venomoth, and he loves ice types. So I kind of made this deck with him in mind. He doesn't play the TCG, though, so... Arven. Buddy. And a rescue board, I guess. Is swinging 110 Popper good? Is swinging 110 Popper good? I thought so. I don't know. I would hope it's good, but to give you like a definitive answer, I just couldn't. It really depends on the matchups. Donphan itself is a little bulky, though. Like, its HP is like probably close to like 160. I don't remember what his HP was, but he's a bulky Pokemon, so I would expect them to have given him a kind of bulkiness to him, right? How many times can I say bulky in this? Bulky. And I think I just Perplexing Powder. With 3 Frostlasses, I'm going to make quick work of their Metang, Zamazenta, and their Radiant Greninja's now gone. So, yeah. And with handheld fans constantly messing up the Melmetals, maybe I've got a thing going on here, right? They just need 1 energy, though. They can attach and KO me, but they do have to flip for confusion at least. So that is going to help me out. Get updates. Wish things would just update automatically. I mean, I understand why they don't, and I understand why people wouldn't want them to, but I want them to. Melmetal. Going for the Meltan, I guess? Or the Zamazenta? See, Zamazenta doesn't even need to retaliate in order to get that knockout, right? Metagross? You're playing Metagross? No one plays Metagross. Heads, dang it. I'll move this one here. Just don't top deck something bad. Just don't top deck something bad. Right? So they saved their Metagross, their Metang by evolving it, and now it doesn't have an ability. Fun. Venomoth. Snorunt. Research. Venomoth. Grass Energy. Perplexing Powder. Richard, I never heard your air conditioner running before. Did you move it closer or something? Actually, it's further away than it was last time. It's just a slight hum. Yeah, it's... I do move it around occasionally. Usually, the past... last time I streamed, I think I had it pointing towards me because it was so hot in here. Currently, it's pointed towards, the door area, and it's just, trying to circulate air and whatnot. So, it's technically further away. But yeah, I got the AC running. And I do apologize. I don't know what to do about that. I gotta stay cool. I gotta. If I was sweating, I would not be doing this. And there are some videos where you will see me sweating, and I'm like, I gotta get out of here as fast as I can. And that kind of stuff. Heads on Confusion again. Come on. That was 2 flips. Both heads. It doesn't sound bad? Well, I'm glad it doesn't sound bad. I do also talk really loudly. So I feel like the louder I talk, the less you'll hear the AC. Alright. Let's see. Do I want to do that? I kind of do. Okay. Beautiful. Did not get the Venomoth. Boss's orders. Let's get Metagross. And Perplexing Powder. Yeah, see, when they control how many abilities they have out, it gets real rough for me. And that is something that metal decks right now seem to be really good at, is not having too many Pokemon out with abilities. Because Metang, while its ability is great, and I highly recommend people use it, it doesn't need to stay out. They can evolve it into Metagross and whatnot. So, yeah. Anti-meta versus anti-meta sort of business gets real rough. Heads? I'm going to have to talk to someone at Pokemon. Do they know how coin flips work? If they get heads once, next time they need to get tails. So it's fair and balanced. I'm totally joking. Don't worry. I got 8 cards. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Minus that would be... So I would draw 5. Perplexing Powder. I don't think there's really much else for me to do right now. If I dig too fast, then I risk decking myself out. I've got half as many cards as them. And I don't really need to do anything this turn. I'm good with Perplexing Powder, you know? So, yeah. Tails! Finally! 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 Thank you. Thank you. Heads never deads. They put me against Frostlass and Charizard when I started Gardevoir today and still won. Hey, that is really good. Congratulations on getting that win. That is phenomenal. Confirm attack? Yes. Might as well. Tails! Yes! Yes! This is what I like to see. I'm going to play Grass Energy here, I think. Let's play Arvin. Grab that. Done. Bug catching set. There's the Venomoth I've wanted. Okay. Perplexing Powder. No damage, but they're confused, and yeah. 2 separate games. Yeah, there's still a lot of people playing Charizard. I've ran into my first Iron Thorns, so that was interesting. But yeah. Yeah, I don't have this victory. Straight up, I just don't win. There's no way I'm winning this, right? It would have helped if they did give me, you know, a Venomoth, or not a Venomoth, Super Rod. If they gave me Super Rod, that would be really helpful. I know I have one in the deck. I know I do. But they're unlikely to retreat anytime soon. Maybe they have a switch? Tails on Confusion. Yes, just one more time, baby. One more time. And then I'll have to deal with a Melmetal. Boss's orders. There we go. Well, they can't play Switch because they're item locked. You could Sisu for the fun scoop. I could. Am I going to? Probably not. But I could. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Metagross is gone, baby. Handheld fan. Beautiful. I'm gonna boss up. Oh, okay. I thought they were gonna, like, play something else. But, no, I don't... Yeah. Handheld fan. Perplexing Powder. Now they just need to flip Tails 6 times in a row? Is that too much to ask? PTCGL? 6 times in a row? Apparently 1 time was too much to ask. We will push this onto Beldum. We'll boss up this Melmetal. And end the turn. Sorry, this isn't as exciting of a match as I would normally want. Yeah. Yeah, they can use items finally, so hey, there's Matang. You just need 1 more energy. Are you gonna hit it? Super Rod, nothing but energy, right? Yeah, nothing but energy. You got 1 Matang. Can you do this? You'll still have Matang during your next turn, though. Even if you can't. Oh, you did. Alright. There we go. Good game, Varios. Thank you for that match. As frustrating as you made it, if I knew you were playing Metal, I would not have played Venomoth. But, hey, congratulations. That's part of the game, right? I was too focused on what I would like to play, and not focused enough on... and not focused enough on what I would be playing against. So, oh, and there's Richard's deck. Oh, we were building Dawnfan though. Dawnfan Popper. Dawnfan, yeah, 150 HP. That's pretty bulky for a stage 1, right? Yeah, it's all good, Various. Like, I don't know what you're gonna do. You don't know what I'm gonna do. So I know how much you like playing Lugia, so I was kind of expecting that. But yeah, hey, that was a good one. I hope this Halucha is gonna be good enough. Should I bring one of this Halucha? I'm going to. Just because. We got nest balls. Let's throw in Artisan. I misspelt it. I would go back to Dawnfan. We got TM Evos. I feel like it's kind of a waste of playing TM Evo just to get a Dawnfan up. Is there anything else that we should be thinking about getting up in this deck? Like, do we want to throw in a Curlia line? That way we can do Refinement. I was thinking Fracture could be fun, but I don't know how playable it is. Various Venomoth is an interesting counter to Lugia. I play so many items and so few jet energies. Yeah, that's kind of the point. And there's so many abilities that Frostlass just counts them up, you know? Your 2 Archeops in play have abilities. Your Lugia V-Star has an ability. It just starts eating away. And I think that's why so many people like Chin Chow, right? Or not... Cincino, sorry. They like Cincino in the decks that they played, because then there's no ability on Cincino. It's a single prizer that can hit things and whatnot. So yeah. Oh, that's rare. I like the Unnerve ability. So items and supporters from their hand prevent all effects of that card done to this Pokemon. I like its attack cost. It's not too difficult. And 80 damage, I mean, it KOs a Diplin. So I do like that Fracture. Should that be another Pokemon that we're getting up? Wait, we have an Axu that jumps straight to Haxorus? Alright, I gotta build that deck. Like, sure, Regidrago's fun and all, but like, what? We can just jump straight to Haxorus with Axu and then knock out anything with special energy, 2 energy, and we do 230? Like, that is phenomenally good. Forget Regidrago. I'm going just... Alright, that's what I'll build later. For now, what if we... Should we do... for our draw engine, we've really only got 2 in Popper. One is Curlia Refinement, and the other one is Dracloak. What are the energy costs on Dracloak? Is it just Psychic Fire like Dragapult? Man, I'm still scrolling for... There's D's. Okay. Yeah, it's just like Dragapult. So do we want Dracloak, or do we want the other one? Refinement Curlia. I kind of like going with Dracloak, personally, but I would understand if people would rather go let's see, Clinton, there's also Thwacky with Goldeen for another Festivaler as a pivot. Right, but they're going to be attacking with Diplin. Right? Like I'm thinking like this tournament coming up this weekend where Diplin is allowed. People playing Diplin are going to want to be attacking with Diplin. They're not going to want to be attacking with Goldeen. Goldeen doesn't do much. And then, you know, so we just got to get by the 80 damage, right? And that's what Dragon Pulse gets us. Yeah. Let's throw in 3/3 line. Energy, we're going to throw in for Aurora Energy now. Or Illuminous, sorry. It's Rainbow Energy. They've said it so many different ways, though. Curly gets you 2 new for 1 trade-off, where Dracloak gives you 1 of 2 you choose your choice. Yeah. I get that Curlia gets you more cards, but you know me, I build very fragile decks. And so I'm really worried that it's going to like fall apart, and if I discard too many cards early on, and that's going to lead to me more comfortable with Dracloak than I am with Curlia, right? So I don't know. But let's go ahead. We got to throw in Arvin. Why am I even searching? He's right there. He's just right there. You know what? Why not go this full special art thing you did? The majig, right? That thing. We'll go all, we'll go tools. What tool goes best with this stuff? Clinton, I mean, you don't need to attack with it. You can use Thwacky to search out whatever if Goldeen is active. Right. That's definitely something that people will do. Like, sorry, Clint. I might be on something else. Oh, I think I missed something you said. Did you hear that a deck playing the laser made day at Worlds? No. Was it Tricky Jim's list that made at Worlds? But that doesn't seem to be fitting what you're saying, Clinton. I'm just very confused. I'm sorry. Let's see. Okay, Janine's secret art and like Binding Moochie and the fact that that Crobat line is uncommon is just like kind of insane for Popper, right? Like that is such a powerful deck now. That I legitimately worry about it. No, it was Thorns. I could see Thorns playing it. You're going for that confusion, right? That's the main reason you play Dangerous Laser. I just so happen to have it sitting right here. That might be a spoiler for my next opening. I forget when I opened it. Richard, nice. Or Sense. That's what you're saying. Miss the S. Since you're playing Stadium and Special Energy, you can play Colress's Tenacity, and the tool would be Rock Plate. Rock Plate would be a good tool. Heck yeah, I'm a good tool. What? So we can throw in some Rock Chest Plate. That's pretty nice. Let's go Supporter. And we will grab Colress. How many people are going to be playing Colress in this upcoming Pauper tournament, do we think? Either one. If they're playing either one, does it make sense to throw in a one of? How do you spell it? Am I just weird? Kiram. That's such a all. Why can't I spell it? Can someone spell it in chat for me? Gary, you're back. Welcome back. This deck has turned into kind of a half fighting, half dragon deck. And I'm kind of really liking it. So, actually, Rigid Band will protect both your Donphan and Fracture. Kiram. There we go. Thank you. Thank you so much, chat. Do we throw in a one of Kirim just in case they're running it, you know? And we remove chest plate, and instead we go rigid band. Rigid band does only work on stage 1s. That's kind of a downside, but I still like it. Let's see. Gutsy. Oh, is it still in tools? No. What am I missing here? I'm missing something. Ah, that's what it was. Cool. Gutsy pickaxe. Might as well throw some of those in. Then we could also throw in Cypher. Some of those. Oh, wow. We've almost hit our max. We're going to have to pull back on some things. Maybe a 3/3 line of Jercloak is asking a little bit too much of the deck. Right? Rod, Vessel. So, I do want to fit some of those in, but what do I remove for it, right? Do we take Dawn Fan down to a 3/3 line instead of a 4/4? Do we... let's just remove Kirim for now, right? Let's get to where we're happy, and then we'll decide. It's a meta call. Richard, no need for Kirim, right? And go with Night Stretcher? Night Stretcher? I mean... Three of with Night Stretcher. Artisan could probably be taken down to a 3. Energy. I feel like just getting rid of Gutsy Pickaxe, but the idea of using Cypher Maniacs to set up Gutsy Pickaxe to accelerate energy is just so good, right? So much fun. You could even, in theory, set up 2 Gutsies if you got 2 Gutsies, right? You probably don't need energy acceleration, yeah? You're probably right. Then what else can I do? I guess I'll just grab some of the basics. Iono. Youngster. Carmen. If we go full on Carmen, few Ultra Balls. Ah, shoot. Well, I was mainly focused on TM Evolution. And that's why I got 3 Arvins and 3 TM Evolution, so I can try to find them, you know? Dawn Fan bulky enough to run EXP share instead of Band. I mean, you're right, though. I don't need energy acceleration because it's a 1 energy attack. Maybe 2 Evos? Maybe? That's a possibility. I'm just going to, as it is right now, hit test deck. We'll test against some AI, and we'll see what happens, right? That might just be like, oh, this is a blaring issue, you know, and we need to address this. So we have to fix that. So we have to do some cuts that weren't necessarily needed. you know, that we were thinking were good, but we're like afterwards being like, is it really needed, right? So, yeah. Your opponent will go first. Well, that does open us up to a turn 1. Dang it. A turn 1 TM Evo, but I don't think that's going to happen. And we're playing against a rock deck. Beautiful. Beautiful. Select Horse's Tenacity. Yeah, I'll play down the 2 Dreepy. Why not? Done. I'll Nest Ball for a Famfi. And then I'll Youngster and hope to get TM Evo, I think. Oh, I guess they're going to drag up my Dreepy. With a rotated out card, excuse me. That's fine. We will grab our Famfi. And then Youngster? Yeah, let's Youngster. So no TM Evo. Okay. We'll just end our turn there. So that means next turn we don't even get to attack either. Which is the downside, right? Like, we don't get to use Donphan's attack, the 110, right? So, meh. But the turn after that, we will be. Just makes me feel like it's too slow. That's why we're going with the TM Evos, to try to speed things up, but we're not guaranteeing ourselves a TM Evo in the early games by not playing max copies of it, by not playing like Pokegear to search out Arvin, or Tatsuguri to search out Arvin so we can get it, right? That way we can bypass Donphan's. If it evolved this turn, it can't do anything. Basically, it's got summoning sickness on a stage 1. Come on. It's fine. I'm not upset. I'm just disappointed. And then I will Arvin. We can grab TM Evo. And a Nest Ball, I guess? I don't know. Night Stretcher or Nest Ball? I think Nest Ball is going to be the better of the two. Right? TM Evo. We're definitely doing the Dreepy and the Axer. Those are the only 2 I get to do. Fracture. So Fracture's safe on the bench, right? They can't gust it up, except like if they use Iron Bundle or something. But like Boss's Ores can't affect it, and neither can Counter Catcher, right? So I feel like that's pretty decent. Escape Rope. I'm not necessarily ready. So I'm going to put Hawlucha up. I still need a fighting energy for this Donphan. I was going to, like, retreat, then Night Stretcher the energy back and everything, but they escape rope me. So I'll just use Dracloak. And I'll grab Carmen. Still no energy. Take that. Jeez. End turn. Okay, maybe 11 energy isn't enough. I mean, Colress's Tenacity can grab it for us. Because it can just grab us an Aurora. Or, not an Aurora. You know what I'm trying to say. Let's Recon Directive first. Okay, we didn't get it. We'll grab a Carmen. We will then Colress's Tenacity. That will grab us. Oh, we can grab basic energy with it too. Yeah, I'll grab a basic fighting. And put it on Hawlucha, who's going to draw us 2. And then next turn, I can retreat, Night Stretcher, and attach, right? Although I won't need to, because I finally drew into some energy. Let's see, Gary. I think it could work for popper play. The deck is working. I don't know if you need fracture for anything. Really, it was just to have something secure on the bench. That was kind of my idea. Was fracture can kind of sit on the bench. You can be playing around with it, just sitting there, and then eventually you'll have it powered up, and it can be doing damage, right? It's the backup attacker to Donphan. I just really like the unnerve ability, and I thought that would be something important. But you're not wrong in saying that I could probably cut it. I probably could. We're gonna grab Iono. Our hand is just kind of a mess right now, so we're gonna Iono. Yeah, that's gonna give them a bigger hand, but it's the AI. I'm not really worried. And let's overspin. So yeah, that's nice. For the most part, I've just wanted to see if Fracture can work in Pauper. And it hits 80, so it can knock out Diplins, right? But doing anything more is where it's going to fall apart. I am wondering, though, that yellow-bordered Haxorus... this one, it's non-foiled, so that's making me think it might be uncommon in Japan. Let's see. Dang it, nope, it came in a starter deck, so technically it doesn't have a lower thing, but oh yeah, Donphan auto loses to Diplin. Yeah, because of that weakness, like that's gonna be rough. So I do feel like cutting Donphan down to a 3/3 line. That opens me up for some stuff. If I get rid of the youngsters, I could just put 4 gear in here. 4 Pokegear. You've mentioned Gengar before, so let's take a look. So yeah, this dark one is uncommon. Once during your turn, you may switch your active Pokemon with one of your benched Pokemon. So it's kind of a free switch, but it's on a stage 2. 100 damage, and the active Pokemon is now asleep. That does give them a 50% chance of waking up, and it was only 100 damage. So, let's see. This one is rare. This one is rare, and since it has a foil, I don't think it has an uncommon Japan. That is... okay. That is an art. My phone's just going off a bunch. I play a copy in my Crobat deck. Yeah. It's meh, but Dark Patch is cool. Yeah, Dark Patch is definitely cool. Okay. Going full 4 of gear makes me worried, but I feel like that's the way to go. So instead of Youngster, I'm putting in Pokegear. It is 2 more Pokegear than I had Youngsters, but like, yeah. I don't have any Counter Catcher in. I could probably remove 1 Pokegear and add a Counter Catcher. Right? I forgot Diplin existed in your format. Yeah. So I did 1 tournament without Diplin. That was last week. And then this coming up week, we are doing a tournament with Diplin. So, yeah. Okay, Nest Ball. I got TM Evolution. Let's see. I could Nest Ball, put down TM, put down the Luminous Energy, and Iono into a new hand, and that new hand might give me another basic in which I can evolve with TM Evolution. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So Luminous, TM Evo, Nest Ball, grab Phanpy, play down Iono, we get an Axu. Ooh, we get Artisan. Nice. Artisan. That'll let us grab anything. I think I'm going to grab a Dreepy. I should make sure it's not, like, prized. Yeah, so a 1/1 line is prized. Cool, cool, cool. There we go. And then I can Evolution the Phanpy and the Dreepy. Get Dracloak out. Get Donphan out. And clearly, if I was seeing Diplin or Festival Lead at all on the board, I'd be more focused on the Axu on the bench than on the Phanpy on the bench, right? But this is the way it needs to go because of what my opponent is preparing to do, right? Because this overspin is going to be a little bit more useful to me. That's a lot of Roaring Moons. So if we get a so-and-so's Roaring Moon in the next year, because of the whole Trainers Pokemon and everything, that would mean you could have 3 different Roaring Moons in your deck. That's nuts. In my opinion. I guess I might as well play down this Hawlucha. I'll Dracloak first. Grab Rigid Band. Then I'll Pokegear. Carmen. What are the chances I draw Fracture off this Carmen? Good, bad, so-and-so? Let's see. I'll just risk it for the biscuit, right? Hey, I got Fracture. Beautiful. A terrible hand, but I got Fracture, which is what I wanted. Gary, EXP share is better than the Rigid to power up Axu. Okay, yeah, I can definitely see that. Richard, oh, Professor's Pokemon would be so cool. Professor Sada's Roaring Moon sort of thing. That could be pretty cool. 80 damage. Clinton, did you see Marnie's Grimmsnarl? It can accelerate 5 Dark Energy if it drops before rotation, then Darkrai V-Star is back. It can only accelerate 5 Darkness Energy to Marnie's Pokemon, not to any Pokemon. You clearly didn't watch my video about this. Come on, Clint. I thought you were a fan. I'm joking. Sure. Like, I'm just giving you a hard time. I'm joking. But yeah, sadly, it only specifies that it can accelerate energy to Marnie's Pokemon. Professor Oaksmons. I mean, that could be fun. But that still boosts Darkrai V-Star's damage. I guess it does. Yeah. Plus you got Dark Patch, and then you can recycle the Dark Patches. Like, I can see it. You ain't completely wrong, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Carmen. What's in the discard? Oh, Fracture's in the discard? When did that happen? Let's go get it. $80 more damage to Roaring Moon. Let's go. Also, Thornton, Be Spicy. Oh, yeah, definitely. Gary, I was thinking Darkrai V-Star so you can laser twice. Hey, just play a bunch of Silene too, right? You might as well. Dawn Fan's ready. Let's go, Dawn Fan. I'm a fan of Dawn Fan. Was that bad? It felt bad. It felt pretty bad. Or Artisan. What do we want to grab with Artisan? We want to grab something. I don't have Rod in this deck, do I? I don't think so. Who needs Rod? We just need all gas all the time, right? Play that there. Play this here. Let's draw Cloak. Overspin. I am falling behind on chat. You guys are cooking. It'll probably be the set rotation happens on. That's true. It's not going to be Surging Sparks, which I think is what... I just saw an article about that before I went live. Should we take a look at Surging Sparks live? Or whatever it's called? Okay, it's not on the press website. They do have a new article about Halloween stuff. Is that playmat? No. No, it's an advent calendar. Right? Okay. Sorry. What's going on in the game? Pokegear. I don't really want Karma in this whole hand, but oh, I have 8 cards left in the deck. No, let's not do that. Where are my other Dawn fans? Oh, 14. It was 8 because I was Pokegearing. I could have Carmen. Oh well. I'll just overspin. And then they'll go up to 130 with the poison. And then when they pass it back to my turn, it's KO'd. Yeah, so I think just for the matchups against Diplin, this isn't bad. Especially if we take this Rigid Band and swap it for EXP share, Gary. I think you're right. I'm going to post this list. I'm going to make that change. I'm going to post this list in the Discord. Gary, feel free. Go into the Discord, get the list, and you can be ready for this Saturday's tournament if you wish to join. Should have built this deck. Great test. Dawn Fan and Iron Dreads, right? I wonder if they'll ever do anything with those paradoxical Pokemon in that way. You know? Oh, right. We were thinking about looking at Surging Sparks, right? I saw in Poke Beach. I don't know where they got their info, though. You know? Because it's not on the press site. Surging Sparks. Products previewed. As posted before, the set will release on November 8th. Is it on the official Pokemon site or something? Which reminds me, I have League stuff to do. I've got too much going on. I'm not seeing it here. It will feature cards from Japan's Paradise Dragona and Supercharged Breaker. And we see a Zapdos. And that's it. Huh. Interesting. There's not really much to go off of here. So I feel like me putting it up on stream wouldn't be useful. Are all the fossils rares? I don't think so. Are they? Their final evolutions might be. I like Absol. Hey, Absol's awesome. What's up, brother? Pointing the finger up. I don't know if that's to me or the person that's above you talking, but I'm doing good. How are you doing? So let's see. If we look at Kabutops, rare. Omastar, rare. Aerodactyl, rare. So all the final evolutions are, but not Kabuto and Omamite. It was you. Yep, I'm doing good. We're just building some decks and playing some Pokemon. XP. All right. Gary Fan. Yeah. Export. Let's go into the Discord. And I will post it down here. There we go. There we go, Gary. You got your deck. Alright. Gary Jugulus is interesting, but I don't know how you accelerate to attack. Sneaky Headin', I'm playing Garatina Lost Box right now. I need a new deck. Well, if you're tired of playing the same deck over and over again, you've come to the right place, because here we play Jank. And that means that decks barely work, but they technically work, and they're a lot of fun. What did Varios say in the Discord? Just made a terrible popper deck if you want to destroy it. Hey, we just built a deck. Varios, you want to battle new deck against new deck? I'll play Gary Fan. I took out the Dawn and I put Gary because Gary's the one that wanted this deck. So yeah, we got Gary Fan. Just send me a challenge, Varios, and we can get this popper game going. Yeah, another thing on this channel is that we play popper for Pokemon. It's just uncommons and below. So uncommons and commons only. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. In fact, I'm having a tournament this Saturday on my Discord. It's free to join. Everyone gets some prize packs. They're, well, not prize packs, they're code cards for free packs and everything. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. Highly recommend you check it out if you're at all interested in playing a new, different format. There we go. Gary, thank you very much. I will update this. Okay. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Let's see. I'm very new to the TCG. This is Sneakerheadin saying I'm very new to the TCG side of Pokemon. Thinking about entering a cup soon. It's a blast. You're gonna enjoy yourself, right? You'll be nervous the entire time, but it's just gonna be fun. And so I would always highly recommend people go check out their local area and see what games they can get into. All right, we're starting Halucha, which isn't great. We are going first, right? Oh, geez, did they build a... Varios, your obsession with Matang is... Oh, boy. Fanfi, we got Fanfi down. Nice. We'll attach a fighting energy there, and we'll end our turn. That's it. We can't play a supporter turn 1, so there's really no reason to look for one with Pokegear. Next turn, we will draw 1 card, so that's 1 card deeper that we'll be able to dig with Pokegear, right? So that's why we wait. Buddy Buddy Poffin. Pharaoh Seed. This is my deck. I built this deck. Gary, I will take account the $2 towards the $5 goal of giving Sophie a treat as well. I'm just not going to change it up there because it's every $5. Someone once gave me $25 and Sophie got 5 treats. I mean, we call her sausage, so... Sneaker, one location charged $30 to enter, but they provided lunch. So it didn't seem worth it. Yeah, that sounds like a lot. I don't think I would be down for that, you know? Like, that's a lot to require. Let's go with... Oh boy, they've got so much going on here. Let's go with a Dreepy, right? We're going to play down the TM. Attach this fighting energy to Famfi. Let's Arvin, I think. No. Yes? Let's play, I don't know. Let's get a brand new hand, right? Better at dinner next time. Right? That just seems like a lot. Dreepy, beautiful. Nest Ball. Should I Nest Ball for a fam feed to get 2 of them up and going? And I'll TM Evo for those 2? I think so. I think that's what I'm going to do. Evolution. Because now I have the Dracloak in hand. I can just, yeah, get Dawn Fans up and going. And I'll have a Dracloak next turn too. So it's not bad. Alright. That was my attack. It is now your turn. Now I'm powered up. I can do 110 easily, right? That's not one-hit KOing a Ferrothorn. That's not one-hit KOing an Onyx. But, you know, yeah, this Ferrothorn's really nasty. Really nasty. I will 2-hit it, and it will 2-hit me. Unless they retreat and get in the active this turn. You know, like, yeah. So, let's see. I think next turn I'm just going to retreat the Hawlucha, Night Stretcher back the energy that I'm losing, attach it to this Dawn Fan, and then just Carbine. Well, I'll Dracloak as well. I'll play down the Dracloak. I'm getting ahead of myself. Gary, this is the spice, right? Love Popper. Popper just... There's so many different things you can do in Popper. It's so much fun. Sneaky heading in. What league are you in, or are you playing ranked? So right now I'm playing against someone that's in my Discord. So I do viewer battles all the time when I live stream, and you just gotta be in the Discord because it's easier to coordinate if you're in the Discord than in YouTube chat, right? So yeah. Yeah, I'll just play anyone, you know, you just gotta let me know what format, as long as it's not expanded, because expanded, well, you can't even play expanded, you know, but yeah, if it's Popper or Standard, he needs Popper explained. Did I not do that? Popper is a format of Pokemon, you play it just like a regular game of Pokemon, except you can only play cards that are uncommon and common. And I go by Japanese printings as well. So you just need a printing of a card to be, you know, common or uncommon. And then you can play it. So there might be a rare in here in America, English-speaking areas. But you might still be able to play it because it's uncommon in Japan or something like that. Let's do Dracloak. What are we looking for here? Yes. We will grab that for sure. Dracloak. Let's grab Fighting Energy. And we're going to overspin for 80. So we 2-hit KO. They will 1-hit KO us. But then I'll come in with Donphan and 1-hit KO them. Or it'll be a second hit, but I'll KO them. Okay. We miss Professor Kukui. Professor Kukui is one of the best cards ever made. It's so good. It's just so good. See, Gary, and now I did swap out for EXP share. Now this Donphan's getting one shot by this Ferrothorn. Maybe Rigid Band is a good one, right? Maybe. Possibly. Fracture. Let's see. Let's Artisan for a Phanpy. Let's double Dracloak. We'll grab another Pokegear. And now I'll Dracloak again. And there's an EXP share, yes. Thank you very much. I know I could have grabbed the Arvin, then I would have gotten an item and the tool, but I'm fine. Alright, first KO done. We are tied up on prizes, but it's going into their turn. They've got Onyx here. 20 if heads during your opponent's next turn. Prevent all damage and effects of attacks done to this Pokemon. That can be annoying. And Land Crush for 80. So they can 2-hit KO me. I can 2-hit KO them. Maybe splash both. Cut a few Hawlucha. Maybe. Hawlucha is like kind of a dead card in the deck currently, isn't it? I still like that 2 Fighting Energy Hawlucha because that's another target for EXP share. That does like more if you're behind on prizes. It'll do like 140, right? If you're behind on prizes. I still like that Hawlucha, but we might cut some of these other Hawluchas and then throw in things. We could throw in like Gutsy Pickaxe or something. Like there's other things that we could include for sure. Probably go back up to a 4/4 line of Donphan. I like it. I like it, Gary. You're cooking. We are cooking together. Heck yeah. B-Tails. B-Tails. Yes. So there's an energy on Phanpy. Donphan can go. And I feel like I'm just solid where I'm at, right? I don't need to Pokegear for anything. I don't need to be, like, accelerating anything. Soon I will. Once this Donphan's knocked out, I'll need it. But, where's Conviction? Discard 1, draw 5. Hey, that's not bad. Something we could play, you know, if you want. Alright. Ultra Ball. They could Matang for the final energy, but then they're only doing 80. Do they play the Steelix? Is the Steelix uncommon? I don't remember. Steelix from Pokemon Go. Jeez, that was such a long time ago. I miss Welder. I don't know how much I agree with that. I know that Welder was kind of busted. But yeah. How's the Bears been playing for you? Honestly, I haven't gone back to it, and I need to. It was so much fun to play. Man, I just wish I had a bench spot open, you know? I'm going to do 0 damage this turn. so that's not fun. Pokegear. Let's Arvin. I don't even need anything. I don't need anything. There's nothing else I could think of to set up, right? Like, what am I going to do? Acrobatics? No. Why would I do acrobatics? I don't need to set up this Hulucha. The allure attack is good for when you're stuck. But the goal is to not be stuck. Right? I don't know. Alright. Now we got to build back up our hand, right? So now we gotta do something. Night Stretcher. I've got some targets there. You won't get stuck with Dracloaks, right? Man, if I could get 4 energy on this thing, that'd be amazing. I just kind of want Iono. I'm just gonna Iono. Why? I don't know. That joke will never get old. I'm sorry if you think it's old. I'll never get tired of it. EXP share, Night Stretcher. Ugh. I'll grab the EXP share, I guess. Gary, if you had any modifiers like Vitality Band or something, yeah, then I would hit 110, or 120. I mean, and that's not bad, but you know. Yes, confirm that attack. So this Steelix is going to be scary. 180. Jeez. Okay, so they're going to Iron Treads. They're going to do 60 damage. I still won't be knocked down. And they're going to move energy back, or are they just going to retreat to the Steelix? They've got 2 Matangs to go. Pulling up the Hulucha. I can attach and retreat pretty easily. Have to figure out the maths. Yeah. I would love to build something that's like a toolbox deck where you just got a bunch of tools, each one has its own purpose, like, and you attach whatever you need for that game, right? You can have the cap in case you run up against a mill deck. You can have Defiance Band for when you're behind, EXP share when you need to accelerate, all that stuff, right? What does that do? 170 and can't attack next turn. Okay. Hey, look, Hulucha. If you have more prize cards remaining than your opponent, you do 140. So we got a 140 hitter, right? Overspin. I do like that we currently have Donphan versus Iron Treads. That's pretty funny. Alright. Let's see. Oh my gosh, Donphan's still not knocked out. This thing's a beast. It's working, but I don't know about potential. I don't know the format. Gary, I've told you, it's free to join the tournament on Saturday. You just gotta join the Discord, and we can get you in. So, yeah. What do I want to do? I don't know. I'm good on everything right now. So I'm just going to overspin. Nest Ball. I've got an Axu in hand, although that could get me a Famfi, and then... Oh, I already have a Nest Ball. What am I thinking of? Agent Spade, I've got an update Monkey V ready if you want to go after this. Sure thing, Agent Spade. Just jump in the Discord to let me know in the general chat, and we will get you up next. That way we can have like a queue, and I can see the queue a lot easier if multiple people are like, yeah, I want to play against you. And Monkey V, that is Popper deck, right? Let me know the format when you post too. But I believe that's Popper, so we'll be playing another Popper game. I could play this. I don't think I want to, though. I'll play a different Popper deck. Honestly, I kind of want to take this and just expand off the Fracture line into the Haxorus that... Oh, no, wait, it wasn't uncommon. Never mind. That's got to be a standard deck, then. Forest Seed... Ferroseed doing just such a small amount of damage, but it's getting the KO, which is important. I'm going to attack with Fracture. I've got him ready, so I might as well, and he's going to get the knockout here, so, like, it makes sense. Oh, I don't have any more Famfies. I don't want Hawlucha. Let's see, I'm missing stuff, right? So if I go Pokemon... How many Night Stretchers do I have left? Trainers. I think 2. So Arvin. I will grab my Night Stretcher. And TM Evo, sure, why not? Night Stretcher. Let me grab my Famfi. Play that down. Play down the fighting energy on it. And then I will Recon Directive. Grab that. This is so slow. I'm sorry. I am sorry that it is so slow. But it is what it is, you know? Dragon Pulse. There we go. Let's see. All right. Another Metagross. Holy cow. Oh, is it going to do the 200 attack? The Luster Buster thingy? The Luster Blast? Alright, you're in KO Fracture. I'm going to put up Donphan. Donphan's going to two-shot you. Yeah, this will go to the Hawlucha. Hawlucha's up and primed now. But I'm not behind on prizes. I probably won't be behind on prizes for the rest of the game. So this Hawlucha's just going to sit there. Looking like Batman at night, you know? Axu's going to come forward, throw down a Luminous Energy on it, and Fracture's not in, like, I don't have 2 Fracture in the discard, no. It's in the deck, right? Oh, jeez. I sure hope it's in the deck. It doesn't matter. My hand's getting too big anyways. Recon Directive. There's Fracture. Cool, cool, cool. And I'll Arvin. That'll get me my last Night Stretcher. I'll Night Stretcher a Donphan. And put that on this benched Famfi. Beautiful. There we go. There we go. Whew. So, Richard, from your outside perspective, what do you think? Do you think this deck would do anything in the tournament that we had this last Saturday, or is it just too slow? Ow. Let's play down the fracture. We'll play down this fighting energy. And we will overspin, knocking out the Metagross. Yeah, we're down to one prize remaining. The Halucha doing 50, not really important here. This Steelix is something I'm kind of afraid of. So they can just do Iron Buster for 170 and knock out my Donphan, right? They've got another attack, Body Slam, which might leave my Pokemon paralyzed. And that might be what wins this, right? Heads. They get heads on Paralyze. I am stuck in the active. Maybe I should play Switch in this deck, right? Give me a little bit of maneuverability. End turn. Alright, they're getting prepared to retreat Steelix, I think. They're going to get this Metagross up, and so I cannot one-shot this Steelix. But it can one-shot me, so I just lose. Richard, $3 for the doggo. Thank you very much. That does, that with Gary's $2 earlier, gets us to the $5 mark for Sophie to get a treat. Hey, Sophie girl. Ah. Dang it. My turn. Doesn't matter. I lose. Congratulations to my opponent for getting such a close match. But Sophie, come here. Come here, Sophie. Sophie girl. Yeah, just like that. Oh, there we go. Ow. Oh. All right. The people have spoken. You deserve a treat. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah. Oh, sure. Why not? That match was decided on that paralyzed coin flip. For real, though. If they flipped tails, I think I would have won. That's it. If they flipped tails, I think I would have won. Ah, good girl, Sophie. Good girl. Yeah. Alright, Agent Spade. You wanted to play Popper? Let me jump into a different one. I forgot Super Rod was a resource starved. I was resource starved. I mean, it happens. Let's see. We already played that Popper deck. I haven't played this one in a while. Should I play Popper Lock? I'm going to play Popper Lock. Oh, good girl, Sophie. Good girl. And this goes down by 3, thanks to Richard. Okay. Beautiful. Making our way towards that Celebrations VMAX box. Clinton, I'll catch you later. My aunt is going to be here soon, and I haven't seen her in years. Have fun. You know, family reunions can be both weird and fun. So, yeah. Clint, you have a good one. Yes, we want to go first. We want first evolution. Let's go. Oh, we got Buddy Buddy Puffin opening hand. That's perfection right there. Alright, buddy buddy. I will grab these two. Richard, why is the TCG so afraid to give different weaknesses? Steel types weak to fighting and ground, not just fire. They don't want you to like they want to be easy to play, so you don't have to like constantly think like, oh, is this one fire or ground or that kind of stuff. But I do think they need to do more with it, like grass types. Grass types are both bug and grass in the video games, but brought to the TCG, it's just grass types. Well, why can't we get grass types weak to fire, bug types weak to something else, right? Or at the very least, use resistance more, so that grass types are weak to fire, resistant to water, but bug types are resistant to something else, right? Like there's something that they could do there. I think they could do a little bit more, but I do think the reason why they don't do more is to try to keep it as simple as possible. But they already do so much, it's a little weird, like Ralts being weak to darkness and resistant to fighting. Like, you've already got resistance there on every card. Why do you use it so sparingly? So yeah, like I would like to see more variety, especially in the types that have two types in them, like grass and bug, water, ice, which they already do different weaknesses, and then how they put fairy and psychic in psychic energy, and they have two different weaknesses, but sometimes for Pokemon that are both, they do like one and not the other weakness, and it's just, I get confused easily. That was like a perfect top deck, wasn't it? Oh, but I don't have the water energy I need. That's rough. Oh, I might be able to get it though. I got 2 Kirlia now. I'm gonna play down Manaphy just because I'm worried about Simipour. And then this refinement. I'm gonna refinement countercatcher. I kind of have to, There's the water energy. Power Glass, water energy, Weavile, Hail Claw. And that gets us a knockout. So that's not initiating the lock, sadly. But hey, at least we are up and going right now. Richard, the biggest one I have a pet peeve about is Gengar EX. I get he is part poison, but the card doesn't reflect anything about poison typing of Gengar and more of the ghost type. Yeah. I mean, Dark right now is ghost, dark, and poison. So, like, it's a little confusing with that one. I don't know. I'm still part of the crew that thinks fairy type should come back, If we had fairy typing, then darkness could just be dark and poison. Psychic could be psychic and ghost, like it has been forever, And then we'd have fairy typing, and I don't know. I think it'd be a lot more equal. And then dragons could have a weakness, which is just a big design flaw, not to give them a weakness. Every Pokemon should have a weakness, in my opinion. Ghost is also part of the psychic type. Do they do some Ghost as psychic? I'm talking Silver Border. Like, since they've moved to Silver Border, is Ghost also in psychic? Yeah, it's confusing. I don't know. They seem to have a few favorite types. Like, water seems to be a favorite type. Alright, let's see. Great Ball. We got another Kirlia, which I don't need that Kirlia. I could Iono, but that gives them a brand new hand, and I don't really want to do that. So I'm going to Refinement the Kirlia. I got Earthen Vessel, I got Power Glass. Power Glass that. And then I'll Earthen Vessel. Discarding... I hate it, but I'm doing it. So, yeah. Let's go. I'll attach. Refinement. The water energy. I know this is weird. I know this is weird. But just watch. I'll get Ralts down. Hail Claw. It does give them 2 extra cards, but it gets us a knockout. So we are now up 2 prizes against them. And anything we don't one-hit knock out, you gotta keep in mind, we will paralyze. Right? So, yeah. Oh dang! If they get the Simi Sage out, they could knock us out. But if they don't get that evolution out, then I think we're good. Ultra Ball. Well, they get the evolution out, so whoop-de-doo. We have the possibility of knocking out Simisear. It's gonna take 2 water energy. It's gonna take some work here. A lot of work. I've got Giovanni's Charisma. We can get this Weavile up and going this turn, and it'll get us a knockout. Night Stretcher, where they bring him back? Eevee, what was the first thing I knocked out? Was it a Pan Sage? It was a Pan Sage, right? Alright. So Simisage is not going to be very valuable in this fight, in my opinion. I mean, it does 100, which is good for it, but like, yeah. Jirachi. I don't think Jirachi is going to be used at all in this fight, so we can go ahead and refinement that. Refinement. Jirachi. Refinement. I'm going to have to get rid of the switch. I don't like that, but it's got to happen. I got to get a water energy. Come on. Great Ball. Sneasel. Play that down. Final refinement. Hold on. Should I recover 4 Pokemon for energy? Yeah, I'm going to recover 4 energy. 1, 2, 3. Please. Please get me. Ah, oh, dang it. I need Earthen Vessel. Or just 2 water energy off this. Either of those will do. And I got neither. What the heck? There it was. Just a few more cards down. Arvin. We'll grab a switch. And a Power Glass. Why didn't I grab Earthen Vessel? I don't know at this point. Curlia. Power Glass. End turn. I almost reached in and grabbed a dog treat to eat. Noob Nice Play. Man, I always lose with my fire deck. I'm sorry. I bet it's good, you know? Maybe the meta is just not in its favor right now. Oh, I have been charging my phone. Good. Hey! Water energy! Now I need Giovanni's charisma. Can I get it? A lot of water deck counters, man. Yeah. Yeah, like with fire, So we were just talking about how limiting the weakness and resistance is in like the use of it. Uh, we think the Pokemon Company should be using weakness and resistance a lot more in a lot more interesting ways. Um, hey, I got it. Cool. Now I just need to get out of the active somehow. And like fire, that's one way. Like that would be one way to that's one area that needs to be kind of fixed, you know? Refinement, results. Okay, okay. End turn. Now they could counter catcher my Weavile, but yeah. Oh, Agent Spade ran out of time. Whoops. Noob nice play. I think it's because I was using the same tutorial deck. So the tutorial deck I don't think is the greatest. How many credits do you have? And as I asked that, do you know what credits are? Colorful friends. Oh, how nice. Search for your deck for up to 3 Pokemon of different types, reveal them, and put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. You have like 1.5k. Oof. So I wonder what we can make you. Right? There's probably something that we can make you. Yikes. I'm just going to hit done. I think my deck is really low. Yeah, 12 cards. That's really low. So I'm going to do that. And I'm a little worried that they're just going to stall. But what else can I do at this point? I really want them to knock out my Curlia. So for 1.5, and you have the fire tutorial deck, I gotta figure out what's in that, right? Is it the chart? It's not the Charizard one, right? It's the Arcanine one, Arcanine EX. If it's the Charizard one, that's a really good deck actually, and it's got a lot of key things. If you've got enough crystals, I would recommend buying the Battle Pass of this season, and then you can get the Charizard. How many crystals do you have? Let's see. We're gonna Earthen Vessel. Discarding that one. 1, 2. Giovanni's Charisma. Send that back. Attach 1. Attach 2. Retreat to that. Super Rod back in. All that water energy. Done. And then we'll just slash. See, Leafeon's got 2 retreat costs, so removing that, you have the premium battle pass, so you have that Charizard deck. That really good Charizard deck. It is difficult to wield, but it is so good. So that was made by the European International Championship winner, Tord Reklev. He's an amazing player. So that Charizard deck is really good. It can be difficult to use as a new player, right? So is that the fire deck you're talking about? Or were you talking about a different one? Do I need to make changes? I don't think so. I think it's a pretty solid deck. Oh man, don't make me do this. Fine. Discard Weavile. Let me go grab my 2 water. There we go. Done. We can attach. Super Rod. 1, 2, 3. Uh, 70 would KO, so let's just grab the KO. We'll be at half our prizes. Oh, I think because I made some changes. You did make some changes? I mean, making changes to really good decks is a great way to really find out how you want to play the game, right? So it's not a bad thing that you made changes to the deck, you know? But understanding how to use the deck is going to go a long way. So if you want to watch like Tord Reckless play it, you might pick some stuff up. After this match, if you want, I could play it, and maybe you'll pick something up, you know? Yeah, no worries. Let me just finish up this match, and then I'll play it. And we'll see how I do. Sneasel. Water energy. 2 water there. I'm just going to Iono then. Gary, show him the deck list so he can fix it. Yeah, Noob, nice play. If you have Discord, you can join the Discord. Here, I can probably post a link to it. Slash. I already did it, but it was way at the beginning here. I just want to copy link address. That is not the link address. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. You don't have Discord? No worries then. Yeah, I'll just bring up the default list. And I'll even show you how you can get the default list on your own thing. If in case you don't have it. But yeah. Like you've made changes and you're like, oh, I don't know what changes I've made. There's a way that you can grab the old list and yeah. What are you dragging up? That's not my Weavile. My Manaphy. Oh, to open up Simipour. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, that's a good move. That was a really good move. What does Simipour do again? It won't let me click on it. Why is it that one Pokemon I can't click on? I can click on all of their other ones, but I can't click on that one. That's weird. I'm sorry, but now I gotta go. No worries, Noob, nice play. Just subscribe and join the next live stream, which will be in a week, and we can talk you through that deck. No problem. Maybe next stream. Yeah, sounds good. We will see you then. You're subscribed. Great news. I really appreciate it. Every little bit helps, you know, with the algorithm and all that stuff, and my motivation in general. So yeah, you have a good one. Noob, nice play. We will see you next week. 30 to each of my bench. That's fine. If you get that attack off once, that's fine. If you get off 3 times, I'm in trouble. But just once, it's okay. And I think that's all you'll get. Honestly, if they could gust up a Curlia at this point, I'd lose. I would not be able to get it out of the active and get going fast enough before I deck out, right? Giovanni's Charisma. Do I really want to give them more stuff? I don't think so. Besides, I could just slash and get the KO. And I think I'll do that. All right. Just the slash. Yep, that's it. That's all I needed to do. Okay. As long as they can't countercatcher me, I'm fine. But if they countercatcher me and they grab the Curlia, I'm sunk. I mean, Iono would help me delay longer, but like... Our 3 Super Rods are in the discard. I might have 1 in deck. Lana's Aid, that's a really good card. Oh my gosh, so many monkeys. So little time. But yeah, if they don't have Switch, then Paralyze will stick. And then I'll get the KO, so... Like, I might next turn Refinement away the Giovanni's Charisma to draw my last 2 cards, and then Iono to not deck myself out. No, I'll be good. Hailclaw. Yes. They're paralyzed, so they can't retreat. So as long as they don't have a switch, I win. They've got 1 switch in the discard, so maybe they play 2. I mean, most of the time you would want to play 2, right? Maybe that 1 card in hand just isn't it, though. Fingers crossed. Yeah, we won. Cool. That was a close one. Holy cow. Slash. Whew. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. Agent Spade, thank you for the game. That Monkey V deck is it's so interesting. I do really like it. Like I do really like it. So. Oh, right. Yeah, I was trying to build a Toad's Cruel list. Like, I think this could work, but I don't know how to make it better, right? Countercatcher and switch in deck, no way to get them. Yeah, that's rough. Arvin would be a way to get them, but, like, if you don't got Arvin, you can't get it. Like, yeah, it's rough. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it could be the dick thing and be like, better luck next time, sucker. But, like, I'm not going to say that. I would never say that to you, right? Like, you know me. I would never say that to you. Neener, neener, neener. I use both at the beginning. You did use Countercatcher and you use Switch? Do you only have one of those? That's rough if you only got one ofs. Let me set active. We're going to try out this Toad's Cruel deck that I've been working on. The Arvins? Oh, okay. That's what you used earlier? Nice. Hey, whatever leads you to not claiming victory against me, I like. So the idea is Toad's Cruel EX does a nice protection thing. You want to go first? Yes. There's another Toad's Cruel that prevents your opponent from taking cards from their discard. And I really want to use that, right? Okay, this isn't too bad of a start. We got Toad's Cool. We can attach an energy. We can nest ball for an ogre pawn. We can even do a teal dance there. Like, yeah, various. I bet I can refine that popper deck I built. Forgot Super Rod and some of my Pokemon didn't feel great enough. But Metang is the only Pokemon I know how to build around, apparently. I mean, hey, when you do something well, you keep doing it, right? So, I don't see an issue with that. Yeah, I that Iron Treads, I don't really get the purpose of. Wow, what a top deck, right? What a freaking top deck. And I'll end my turn. And I'm playing against Gardevoir, so their turn ones usually aren't too spectacular, in my opinion. The Steelix felt good. That was really good. I'm surprised that Steelix is popper, honestly. Pokemon Go Steelix. Yeah, uncommon. Crazy. Oh man, they took away my Toad's Cruel EX. Oh well. They got Mimikyu out. I guess I could Mushroom Drain, but that takes 3 energy. And that's just a lot to get going here. Okay, let's see. Do I play this? That's the big question. I think I can pull it off, right? I think I can pull it off. I play 4 copies of Energy Switch, right? There it is. Beautiful. I can pull it off. Now I have an attacker against that Mimikyu, right? Professor's Research. Awesome. I'll play down Mezagoza. Flip for Mezagoza. Probably Tails. I find when I use it later in my turn, it's Tails. Oh, heads. Beautiful. I'm going to grab a Toad's Cruel EX. And just show him I've got the power. Right. Teal Dance. That onto it. Nest Ball. I'm going to Nest Ball for another Ogre Pawn. Because that's my engine. Let's go. Teal Dance. For that. Alright. And we will Mushroom Drain. Now the goal is to Mushroom Drain the Mimikyu. Maybe I pulled the trigger a little bit too fast on this Toad's Cruel. But it seems to be working, right? Like, this deck seems to be working. And Toad's Cruel EX got this membrane thing. Prevent all effects of attacks used by opponent's Pokemon done to all of your Pokemon that have energy attached. So it's kind of like it protects from damage counters, like against Dragapult and whatnot. It doesn't protect against damage. That's where like maybe a Manaphy would be needed in this deck. I don't know, but yeah. Ugh. Oh, whoops. Okay, there we go. Jank. That's going to let them grab evolutions, so I'm assuming Curlia and then Ralts, you know? I think I'm going to put the dog treats away. I don't think Sophie's going to get another one tonight. Hey, feel free to prove me wrong. Right there. $5 in Super Chats, we give Sophie a treat. And it goes towards us opening a Celebrations VMAX box, you know? Gengar. Alright. Man, I was just thinking, if they seriously end their turn with 7 cards, I'm definitely 0-6 machinations them, you know? Just... Oh, wow, they put a Gardevoir in the discard? Cards in your opponent's discard pile can't be put into their hand by an effect of your opponent's abilities or trainer cards. So they can't Night Stretcher, but they can Super Rod. So I guess that's a big difference. And Toedscruel's going to come out, and Pokemon with energy attached will be protected from effects of attacks. So, yeah. Oh, I also heal 30 damage from myself? That's cool. Yeah, this Toedscruel really is just a bench sitter, though, you know? Like, it's not supposed to be attacking, but that Mimikyu has me worried. Honestly, I might just boss up that Mimikyu and KO it. Get out of my way. Right? See, the Teal Mask Ogre-Pons are Terra Pokemon, so they're already protected from damage, but not effects of attacks. Toedscruel protects them from effects of attacks, but Toedscruel is not protected from damage. So, yeah, that's kind of where it sits. And then Toedscruel maxes out damage at 280, I believe. But for 2 energy, you know, you just gotta get energy on everything else. That's the issue. Oh, it doesn't go into their hand, it goes to their bench. Got it. So, this Toedscruel doesn't stop that. It's fine. Bug catching set. To grab another Toedscruel. Heck yes. Sure, I'll grab both. I don't need both, but I'll grab it. There we go. Boss's orders up the Mimikyu. Attach this grass energy to Toedscruel EX. And then Mushroom Drain will knock out the Mimikyu, which is awesome. No longer worried about that thing. And now we can focus more on the Toedscruel side of things. Do I play Switch in the deck? I don't remember. I play 4 copies of Energy Switch. But do I play a single copy of Switch? I don't know. Let's see. Wife is asking if Sophie wants dinner time. Another Mimikyu. Oh my gosh. $410 HP. Yeah, I ain't one-shotting you ever. I get that. Super Rod. What? I got nothing to recover. That Super Rod's just trash right now. Same with this thing. My opponent's not having a big hand. So this thing ain't doing much. And this thing ain't doing much. Come on. Okay, which one? Probably the 0 energy Toad's cool, right? That's what I would go for, personally. Yeah, that's what they went for. Let's see. You find the... Oh, okay, Varios, you posted your deck list in the Discord. Very nice. I'm excited to see what that brings. Do they just want to wall me? Is that it? Like, are they just trying to give me a wall to punch into? Like, I'm just a little bit confused here. Okay, they conceded. Like, ugh, jeez. Alright. Did anyone else want to play? I'm going to play one more game with those Toad's Cool deck. And if anyone else wants to play, Popper or Standard, jump in the Discord, let me know. Hey, my profile just went up to 43. I wonder what the max is on that. Nice, I get some crystals. 50 crystals. Barely anything. I am going to finish this on time, right? Yeah, I think so. I'm just sad I'm going to miss out on the sleeves. Yeah, I get all the way to Master Ball rank to get the these Honolulu sleeves to go with the Pikachu Honolulu coin and deck box. Like, I'm so sad I'm going to miss out on that. But there's no way I'm going to play good enough, right? Let's see, Varios, you want to play next? Alright, so after this match, I will play against you. Oh, the Smoliv coin, nice. Smoliv. Tails. Tails never fails. Did they choose it? No, they did not. Do you want to go first? Yes, I've got a bunch of stage 1s. Half my deck is stage 1s, the other half is basics. Well, that's not necessarily true, but almost true. Wow, look at that. Yes, I do play Maxim Belt as my A-spec in this deck because then Toadscruel can be hitting 330, and that's a pretty good number to hit, I think. Okay, there we go. Teal Mask Ogrepon, let's go. I'll play the other one, but I usually just want to get the game started, you know, sooner. Teal Dance. Play that Grass Energy. Draw an Energy Switch. Teal Mask Ogrepon. End turn. I forgot I played Giovanni's Charisma in this. Interesting. I don't know. You're going to give me a free hand? Thank you. I was actually kind of worried that I might have to Professor's research it. Okay, I get 2 bug catching sets. That's pretty big. If I can get one of them to hit a grass energy, I'll be feeling a lot better, right? Toad's Cool, nice. Nest Ball for another Toad's Cool. Bug catching set for 2 grass energy. Beautiful! This is exactly what I wanted. I'm doing great. How are you guys? Y'all doing good too? That's good. I hope so. I'm going to Teal Dance. 1 energy there. Ooh, I was going to Giovanni's Charisma. Should I still do that? Let's see. Teal Dance. It will remove this energy, but then I'm knocking it out. So it actually feels like I shouldn't, right? Like I should just attach and knock it out. So that's what I'm going to do. Attach, knock it out. That way they don't get that energy back. Now, Gimme Ghoul and its evolution Goldango doesn't really involve any bench hitting, so it's not too important for me to get set up on the bench, but I'm still going to, right? They do resist me, however, and that's annoying. Oh, they're going to take away my evolutions. No, and my boss's orders. How dare you? Oh, that hurts. But I got Professor's Research, so I should probably be fine. Coin bonus. Let's see. I need to hit 290. Basically 300. I need 9 energy on this Steel Mask Ogerpon. That ain't happening, right? But I can set up a 2-hit KO. They may not even have... They need, what? 6 energy in hand in order to KO me, right? It's 50 for each, and I'm 210, so... There's no way they've got it in hand. Yeah, 100 damage. Easy. Boss's orders. Oh, man. Okay, so I'm going to Ultra Ball. Go 1, 2. Done. I'm going to grab this Toad's Cruel. I think this one's going to help out a lot more. Play that down. We can Teal Dance. We can Teal Dance if we want to. Toad's Cruel. Wow, what a top deck. Alright, now Professor's Research. Get a brand new hand. Brand new outlook on life. 150. I can get that up to 180, and then a Maxim Belt can do even more. But I don't necessarily want to do that, right? That would be taking a lot away from this attacker, you know? Like, I don't think I need to, and I don't think I'm going to do all that. As it goes, now Toad's Cruel EX can one-shot Goldango if I'm fully powered up, which I don't think is going to happen, right? Not anytime soon, at least. Let's do 150. So if they don't knock me out this turn, I knock them out this turn. We both have the same amount of HP left. Goldango. Okay, that's just going to help them get into the energies that they need. Or into a lady supporter, so... Tails. Oh, thank goodness. Love Mezagoza, but sometimes it does not work in your favor. You know, now that I built Boxer Pawn, I can actually, like, build this deck, too. So, I don't know, it's an option, it's a thought. Put in the maybe pile. Tails, so that will get them a basic, which is kind of useless for them, but that's fine. Ultra Ball, ooh. Okay. Curlia, gotcha. I'm assuming Goldango doesn't play Night Stretcher, right? I'm assuming. Capturing Aroma, Tails. Okay, so hopefully they did not hit as much energy as they need, which is what? 3 energy? They only need 3 energy, and if they're not hitting it, that's good news for me. But they still have 2 Curlias to use, so... And they just need 3 energy. Now, I just need to attack with this guy, you know, but that's not optimal for me, right? Superior energy retrieval. How much energy do they have? Yeah, they can get all 3 back. Wait, did they get any back? Did they mess up? Is the game lagging? Am I lagging? What's going on? And they conceded. I think they messed up on their superior energy retrieval and just discarded it. I mean, they should have played it. Maybe they used Curlia to discard it and draw 2, and then they're like, no, that wasn't the right card. You know, something like that. But hey, I feel like this deck actually held its own. I gotta look back into this deck. But Varios, you wanted to play one final match. And we're playing Pauper. Okay. Let's see. I gotta figure out what deck I'm gonna play against you. Yeah, I haven't played this one in a while, and I like this one. So I'm gonna play Repop. Varios, whenever you're ready. Oh, looks like you already sent it. Cool. Let's go. Alright, this will probably be the final match. If anyone else wants to play me, just jump in the Discord and we'll play against each other. That Munchlax coin. Do I have that coin? How do you get that coin? I missed getting that coin, didn't I? Because it's a... Yeah, it's a world's thing. Do you want to go first? Yes. It's a world's thing. So I just missed that out on that coin, didn't I? Did not get a basic. Come on. I don't know. Sleeves. Against Lucario sleeves. Tatsuguri. Tatsuguri's not bad, but I don't really need it, you know? I need some other Pokemon here. I need a lot of basics right now. Okay. Dreepy. Beautiful. That's the perfect top deck. Rescue board there. We're going to play Great Ball. Nope, we don't. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Okay. We'll play down Dreepy. Attract customers. Nothing. Okay. Next turn we Youngster. Or we Arvin. I don't know. But we're going to end our turn here. How can I pick credit? I don't know what you mean. How can you pick credit? Ugh. Alright, so we did not get the Pokemon we wanted to set up, so we are still going to be behind our opponent a little bit, but they're not getting set up this turn. Next turn would be when they're getting set up, right? So I'm still feeling okay. I'm not too worried, but I don't like being a turn behind. I would rather be the turn ahead. The crystal for buy the cards in the game. So you use crystals to buy packs and stuff, and while you're opening packs, if you pull any duplicates, or any card more than 4 of, because 4 of is the maximum you can play, once you get more than that, then you'll start getting credits for getting those cards, right? But you can't just, like, buy credits. Which is a little frustrating, I'll agree to that. Do I Youngster or do I Arvin for the guaranteed Nest Ball? I'm gonna Arvin. Grab Nest Ball. And Rigid Band. Yeah, I hope that helped. Honestly, you'll just get credits the more you play, right? The more you play, the more credits you'll get. And eventually, you'll have so many that you won't know what to do with them. And you'll build jank decks and decks that barely function and all that stuff. It's a lot of fun. Recon Directive. Oh, wow. I need both those. But I'm going to think the evolution's more important, honestly. Nest Ball. There we go. Alright, we're looking fairly good next turn. Attract customers. Arvin. Arvin's not bad. We can grab Energy Lotto with Arvin. Right? This deck was made before Chorus's Temptations. What is it called? Chorus's Tenacity. Wow. Chorus's Temptations. Okay, Pokemon, make that card. I dare you. I'm a little tired, I think. Thank you. Now I'm going to play. Aha, you have my subscribe. Thank you. Thank you. I play every week, too, on Wednesdays. So next Wednesday, come back and we can do a viewer battle. If you get into Popper, which is a fairly cheap format, we can play Popper matches. So, yeah. Also, you can buy code cards like these from websites online, and you can buy them in bulk and then just like copy paste the codes in to the game, and you can farm credits that way by spending real money. But code cards are seriously pretty cheap, so I recommend doing celebrations if you can. I know those code cards are the more expensive ones, but it's a smaller set, so you're more likely to get credits faster. I come back for a one-on-one. Yeah, perfect. Next week. Looking forward to it. I don't know. Can I hit that hard? I don't think I can next turn. They're going to knock out my Tatsugiri. I'm going to Nest Ball for probably a Giraffe Rig. Yeah, the paralyzed didn't really matter, to be honest. Alright, there's the Giraffe Rig. Yeah, you kind of ionoed me into the perfect hand, so I'm looking pretty good. Doing 100 right now. I'll play down Dreepy. I'll Nest Ball for a Giraffe Rig. Done. I will Arzu for my evolutions. It's 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Play that down. Recon Directive. I'll grab the Youngster. I'm looking for a double colorless, right? A double Turbo Energy. Arven. More than Rescue Board. Yeah, yeah. Could you show us your Toadscruel deck? I was just playing it, but I'll get back to it, yeah. After this, I'll do a quick rundown of the deck and show you. You can also join my Discord. Let me grab that link for you. You can join my Discord, and I'll post the list there. It's not a perfect list. I'm still working on it, but it felt pretty good to be playing that, honestly. So I should probably just have a file or something, a text file, text document, where I can copy and paste links from. There we go. Bye, mate. Good luck. I come back next Wednesday. Sounds great. Looking forward to that match. All right. Okay, so you do the exact number that you need to get the KOs on my Farigiraf. Why do I always struggle to pronounce that? Dracloak, beautiful. Double Turbo onto that. Let's see. I could Buddy for what? Another Dracloak? Usually have one Paradox Toadscruel. It got prized several times when I needed it. I saw you have 2 of them. I'm going to consider that. Yeah, yeah. The ones that like prevent your opponent from grabbing things from the discard. Yeah, I think that's going to be huge in the future. I could use the evolution. No, I don't need the evolution. I need a Nest Ball. I am out of Nest Balls. Okay, I'll grab the Great Ball then. I should have youngstered. Great Ball. Well, I got my evolution, so there's that, I guess. Play that down. Buddy. Can I get another Dreepy? No, it's a Tatsugiri. That's fine, though. Tatsugiri's not bad. This does 180 now, which is beautiful. I can just be knocking out Steelixes. That's good. I should not have benched the Tatsuguri. I don't need it. It was a bad move. Dang it. Great Ball. Because I'm going to need the Giraffe Rig next turn. Roseanne's backup. I wonder. That might be a decent play next turn. We'll just KO this Steelix. It's got Heavy Baton. We can do nothing about that, right? I know this person. They love Heavy Baton. It's like one of her favorite tools in the game. And she loves metal types, so like she's just playing her favorite right now, which is awesome. I top decked the Giraffe. Man. Out of the prizes, I top decked it. Top decked exactly what I needed. Oh man. See, I'm a turn behind, and I don't like being a turn behind. I need to be further ahead than this. So Roseanne's backup can let me grab one of a lot of things, but only one ofs. Super Rod. Arvin. Probably gonna grab Heavy Baton. I think that'd be a smart move, yeah. No, that was Super Rod. What? No more Heavy Batons? Yes, thank you. Whew. Okay, you don't play one of. Did you prize that poorly, or do you have one in hand? Hey, if you prize that poorly, that's cool with me. But you're going to need those Super Rods to recover some energy so you can accelerate it. Only going for that, really. Oh, there is no energy. Okay, okay. You got 2 Mel Makers. You can still try to power up this Onyx. And next turn, evolve it to a Steelix. Yeah, yeah. Take the KO that you can. Beautiful. Exactly what you need to do. I wish I didn't bench this Tatsuguri. That's going to just mess up my numbers. Dang it. Let's grab that. That and that. Shuffle those back in. Recon Directive. Super Rod. Let's play Super Rod. We'll get back that, and that. Beautiful. This is working out really well. Recon Directive. Practice Studio. Although they're playing stage 1s too, dang. Maybe I shouldn't play Practice Studio. Well, they're already getting 1-hit KOs, so does that really matter? Youngster Arvin. Youngster Arvin. I think I have Youngster in hand, right? Yeah, so I'll grab the Arvin. Just in case I need it next turn, you know? Great Ball. Why not? Hey, I got the evolution. Awesome. Richard, this deck got built before Shrouded Fables, correct? Yes, it did. It probably needs something from Shrouded Fables. In fact, I was thinking that, but I can't think of what it is now that it needs. Oh, Colress's Temptations, right? That's what it needs, right? I mentioned that earlier. Yeah, Colress's Temptations. Sorry, I just think that is a really funny card name that, like, I'm making myself laugh, okay? I know it's Colress's Tenacity. Because that could get me a Stadium Practice Studio and a Special Energy to be able to attach, right? So they got their Heavy Baton. I don't know why they didn't attach it last turn, but hey. Night Stretcher, grab back the, yeah, maybe. Alright, I'm going to play that, and then I'm going to Youngster. Alright, cool. I can play that there. I can play that there. Let's go Recon Directive. Youngster. I have my options open, you know? I don't like how far behind I am on the prizes. It's really frustrating. Colress might be better for the energy. Exactly. Oh. Yeah, if I take out the energy lottos and add Colress's tenacity, I think that's the play, right? Maybe I can leave like a energy lotto in just because, you know, but Dreepy, hey Dreepy, how you doing? If you could replace with Tatsuguri, I'd feel a lot better. I wish I had Professor Turo in this. Pick up this Tatsuguri, you know? Whoop. Get rid of it kind of thing. Because I need Dreepy out, because every time they get Steelix out, they knock out my Feraferig. I have to take 2 turns to knock out Steelix, because I can't have a fourth stage 2, you know? Like, it, yeah. They're doing a really good job of cycling. However, they are down to top decking, right? So, practice studio. So I could Arvin. I don't think I have a nest ball, so let's Youngster. Cut back to 3/3 line of Tricloak. I could probably. I don't wanna, but I could. Recon Directive. Come on, give me the giraffe. No? Arvin then. Come on, giraffe. Come on. It's got too much HP for Buddy Buddy. There it is. Yes! Thank you, Dracloaks. Rigid Band. Energy Lotto. No? Dang it. Oh, I think I have one more Recon Direct. I could have gone two cards deeper. Oh, well. There it is. Hey, how you doing? Beautiful. 150. Because if I could have got to another evolution, it would have been done for, you know? I thought maybe like a copy of Salvatore, that way I could get that evolution, you know? How much energy? Wow, they only got 1 in the discard. They've been managing their energy so freaking well. That is so good of them. Now, the Steelix can't attack this turn. But next turn, will they have another Steelix? And will that be attacking? You know, like, they could retreat this turn if they could get the Steelix. If the one card they have in hand is Steelix, you know? Alright, so I'll play that down. And I think I just attack. I can't think of anything I need in my deck, right? So I'm just going to attack. So I can knock out this guy in one shot. And I can knock out the Onyx in one shot. I'm feeling pretty good about this deck, honestly. Great ball. So they've knocked out one Tatsuguri. I got a 4/4 line of this thing. And so I've recovered 2 of those lines. I should be good. I should be fine. I don't know what my prizes are. I have not been tracking that at all, but I should be fine. Okay. I'm going to get a knockout, though. Even with that ability taking 30 less, I'm still doing enough for the one-hit KO because I got that guy out, you know? So, hey, another Roseanne's backup. Maybe I'll play that next turn. Just more securely have this stuff, right? I'm guessing they don't have Steelix in hand, and Mel Makers will only get energy. It won't grab the Pokemon that they need, so I think I've got this. If they bring out Metagross, that could be an issue. But I'm going to guess they don't have it in hand, so... That's the tough thing about Metang, is that it cycles through the deck. Oh, come on, really? They're immune. Yes, yes, yes. They're immune for a turn. Whoop-de-doo. Yeah, Dracloak is a really good engine. Like, for Popper, I think it's just so good. Yeah, it doesn't draw you as much as Curlia, but it doesn't deck you out nearly as fast. So, like... Heads again? I think I'm going to go make a sandwich while this guy just keeps flipping heads. Like... That's their strategy. Just flip heads until I deck out, right? We've got 10 more turns of this. Oh, I don't know. Okay. So they get 2 cards, I get 2 cards. Did they get the exact 2 cards they need? They did. They in fact did. Holy cow. Oh, jeez. This isn't good. You know, I thought, like, 170. That's really hard to hit. That's why I'll play Rigid Band. Steelix shows up. TJ, yo, what's up? I have never seen this deck. So, I'm playing Popper currently. Popper Pokemon, you play with only commons and uncommons. This is a lot of fun. We'll grab Arzu. And this is a deck that I built for Popper. On stream a little while ago. So, yeah. Come on, get me the giraffe. There we go. Got me the giraffe. Yes. Double turbo there. I'll wait to play the Arzu. So I'm two-shotting them. This Tatsuguri I shouldn't have played. Yeah, so TJ, if you're interested in Popper Pokemon, I highly recommend you check out the Discord. I've posted a link in chat. We've got a small Popper community there. I am congratulations. I thought I had that. I really did. But no, they pulled it through. So congratulations to Varios for that game. I thought I had it, but nope, they pulled it off. Really impressive. But yeah, TJ, or everyone watching, I am hosting a Popper tournament this Saturday. Free to join. You just gotta jump into the Discord. I'll post the link one more time for people. Post the link one more time. Feel free, join the Discord. Join the Popper tournament that we're hosting this Saturday, noon Pacific. Free to join. Everyone will win some code cards that I have here, and it's going to be a fun time. And it's Popper. Popper's always fun. Highly recommend you play Popper Pokemon if you haven't yet. I've got a lot of Varios. I deserve that one 100%. I don't know about that. But you were able to grab the win, so like it's all fair and everything. I'm not saying you're cheating, but like I thought I had that. I was so relaxed. But yeah, Popper tournament this Saturday for free. Join, get some packs. It's gonna be a lot of fun. If you don't have a Popper deck, I have a ton that I've posted both as videos and in the Discord that you can find. So yeah, it'll be fun. But I am gonna go eat dinner now. So thank you everyone that joined me. Feel free to subscribe, hit the bell notification thingy so you know when I go live next, which is every Wednesday, 4 p.m. Pacific. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you around. Let me get there. And just know I appreciate each and every one of you for coming and joining me and subscribing and all that stuff. It keeps me motivated, especially during the days where it's tough. So, TJ, hopefully we'll see you for the tournament. If we don't, maybe we'll see you next week for the stream, and then we can play against each other, either standard, or, no, wait, I'm sorry. Stefano wanted to see my deck really quick. I'm sorry, Stefano, I almost left without giving you the list for, my Toad's Cruel, right? So... there we go. Alright, Subman, have a good night. I'll see if I can join the tournament. A bit busy. No worries. We're all a little bit busy, so I fully understand if you can't make it. But Stefano, here is my Toad's Cruel deck so far. It's been a lot of fun. So you can go ahead and screenshot that, or you can join the Discord, and I'll be posting a list of it. So yeah. Everyone, have a good night. I'm going to go eat. And until next time,